Alright, welcome to the channel. So here we go once again. We are getting set up for a Cayo Perico heist. So in this video, what I'm going to be showing you guys is the helicopter stealth annihilator approach, everything that we need to do there, and then everything that we're going to be doing when we go to the island. So we're actually going to be doing the approach as well. So here's the stealth annihilator helicopter, you guys, and for this, yep, looks like we have two setups that we're going to have to do to go ahead and unlock this setup and get ready for the Cayo Perico heist, which we're going to be showing you guys how we're going to be doing this with the stealth helicopter. Alright, so I suggest you guys go ahead and take your Kusatka and you fast travel to whatever the closest location, you know, anything that has to deal with, because it just makes things a lot faster. Yes, it does cost money, but if you're making millions and millions of dollars every single day, you know, you're gonna have to pay for a couple things. You just can't keep every single little penny that you make, right? All right, but anyways, from here, guys, so we're over at Merryweather, and it looks like what we have to do is take out a bunch of these targets here. So these targets are like SAMs. So what like a SAM would be is, you know, basically a turret that takes out any aircraft whatsoever. So I'm just going to fly around here with the Sparrow. I'm going to light these guys up and try to take out as many Merryweather for my friend here. You guys can be doing this solo as well. I like using the Sparrow helicopter when it comes to taking out enemies because of the fact that this thing has infinite missiles. You could spam missiles all day long. You're never, ever, ever going to run out of missiles with this thing. So that's really great. So here's the SAM target, whatever. We're going to destroy these. Gonna take this, do that, blow it up. There's another one over here. Take a sticky, run away, blow it up. There's another one I missed. Hold on, I'll get it. Oh, got it. Wait, nope, hold on. So we gotta destroy all those. There's gonna be a lot of enemies. So just to let you know, that's gonna be a big firefight right there. And then after that, all you guys gotta do is just go here and then just steal the helicopter. Now there's gonna be enemies. So if you do have a friend, you could like tell your friend to get into like a Sparrow helicopter or something like that, to where they could go ahead and protect you on your journey. But other than that, we will have to take a couple of these guys out. Perfect, just like that. And then, you know, once we're over here, we're just got to go ahead and drop this off at Mini Mendrazo's airport. So the first part of the setup is, of course, going to like Merryweather or wherever else that it might be stored. I'm pretty sure it's only at Merryweather. And then getting the helicopter. But, you know, the second part, we have to get a pilot. So in order for us to go ahead and get a pilot, we're going to have to go back to the submarine and do the second part of the setup for the Annihilator here. So we're going to have to go into the approach vehicles. And then right here, click on the stealth annihilator, and then we're gonna have to do the second part right here to unlock this, to unlock that approach. All right, so for this part, I think all we have to do, guys, is go steal an airplane. Fairly easy, like we haven't done that before in the game. So it's gonna take you to a random location on the map. Once again, if you guys want to get there fast, I suggest fast traveling in your Kusatka to make it a lot quicker. Alright guys, so here's the plane, and the story behind the plane is we gotta steal this plane because the pilot is not gonna take cash, okay? So we need a pilot for that helicopter, but the pilot has told us we need to steal his plane back. So this is the pilot's plane, and once we steal this and give it to the pilot, he will be obligated to go ahead and use the stealth helicopter for when we go to Cayo Perico, and he's gonna drop us off, right? Because we can't just leave the helicopter there. We're gonna need somebody to fly us in, drop us off at one, I believe, 2 locations. Yeah. So my friends just gotta move this out of the way. If there's any vehicles in your guys' way, just go ahead and like atomize those out real quick. And then from here, all we need to do is, you don't have to fight anybody, is just take this vehicle and go deliver it. So that's what we're going to go do now. And I believe we're just going to Mini Mendrazo's. So we're just going to be flying back to the Los Santos International Airport. Just shooting some missiles at these guys real quick. Anyways, here we go. Alright, so it looks like we didn't have to go back to the Los Santos International Airport. It was actually Sandy Shores. So that's 2 thumbs up. I thought we had to go all the way across the map because it usually makes you do that in the game. But this is even better because it didn't take very long to get here. Awesome. So now the setup is finally complete. We had 2 parts for the setup, and it is all done now. Now, at this time, we can go back to the submarine, and we can do our approach mission, which we're going to be showing you guys here in just a moment's time. So we've got it all set up. I've only done 5 things here. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what the approach is going to be. So let's get into this real quick. My friend will be joining us, although this can be done solo and or with, you know, up to 4 players. So we're just going to go ahead and load in real quick, get this started, and I'll show you guys everything that I choose here. Of course, we're going to be going in the drainage tunnel. Alright, so first thing, using the Annihilator stealth helicopter. Going down. We're going to use this right here. We're going to use this approach. You guys can use this one. That's going to put you more towards El Rubio's compound. But I think for us, we're going to go choose this one at the top of the island. I would almost think, too, if you could just go to the other one, you could just probably jump right into the water and then just swim around right into the drainage tunnel if you guys were just going to go ahead and hit up his compound. Now, for people that were doing this solo, I'm going to go to the actual airfield and fill up my bag there. So, potentially, I'm not going to have a lot of ability if I was doing this solo to go to the compound and fill up my bag. But, you know, once again, if you guys are doing this with a couple people or a few people, I would suggest just using the south entrance there. Then we're going to be going in daytime. Try to make this as easy as possible for everyone. And then at some point here, too, after we hit up the airport, we are going to be looking for a boat. Frequently, boats will, you know, be traveling around the island, you know, and if not, there will be some located in other locations that you guys can get. So here we go, we're flying in. Stealth Annihilator, let's go. Alright guys, so at this time we have chosen the one entrance on the northern side of the island. But once again, you know, this is just for showing people to be doing like the solo method, I would say. Because once again, if it was just, you know, us trying to fill up our bags, we could just do that at the compound. This is why the submarine is one of the better approaches to be doing, and not this one. This is actually not a good approach at all to be doing. There's 3 really bad approaches, you guys. Number 1 is going to be the Alkanost. Number 2 is going to be the stealth helicopter. And then number 3 is going to be the patrol boat. You want to stay away from all of those approaches right there. Actually, the best 2 approaches that you guys can be doing is either the long fin and or the submarine. And by far, I would say the long fin is going to be one of the best guesses because it's one of the easier setups you guys can be doing. So we've made it to our location here on the northern side of the island. And then once again, if we were on the south side, I would just tell my friend, like, let's go jump in the water. Let's put some rebreathers on. Let's swim around to the backside right there. And let's go into the storm drain tunnel. And then from there, we can be right in the compound, still silent. No one will know that we're here yet. All right, you guys. So right now, we are going to the hangar over here because inside of the hangar, I've already scoped out some drugs. So we got like some cocaine, I think, over here or something like that. And then once again, to talk about, you know, the level of currencies here. What's better? What's worst? Always think about it like this. So when you guys are outside in the island area right here and not in the compound, it's going to go cocaine is the best, weed is the second best, and then cash, it's crazy to think about it, but it is the worst. So you guys want to stay away from cash potentially and just go after the drugs, especially if you guys have a chance of getting cocaine, because that cocaine is worth a pretty penny. Now, when you're coming up here, watch out because there's going to be like 2 guards right here. All right, now if I shot one in the head and my friend wasn't here, then the other one's going to see that, and then already the alarm is going to be going off and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sneak around the back, okay? So we're just going to go this way. And then these guys are not going to see me if I just, you know, stay off in the bushes over here. Then we're just going to go around off to the left side, or the right side over here, I mean. And then we can go right inside the hangar, and then I can get that forklift, and I can get all the stuff that I want to get out of here, and I can fill up my bag, okay? This is going to be like more for the solo method is, you know, what I would be doing, once again, going to the hangar. Because that other method that I showed you guys, you know, going to the south side, that would be a lot better, I think. because then we could just get right into the compound and start getting gold bars or whatever is scoped over there. But this is really good too, because I'm going to show you guys with the cocaine, we're going to be making a whole bunch of money. And then once again, my bag is going to be completely full. And then after my bag is completely full right here on the island, and or, you know, if you guys were doing this with multiple people, of course, you'd want to be going to the compound, unlocking doors over there using key cards. We'll be in the compound here in just a moment's time. Got to do this real quick. The cocaine is located up top, and that's what I want to go for. And I think there's some weed and some cash down below, but I do not want weed and I do not want cash as long as there is cocaine. So is cocaine worth going for? Yes, I would say so. And if you guys are doing this with a big group of people, you definitely probably want to have like maybe 1 or 2 people fill their bags up before they get to the compound. Looks like we got cash this time. Okay, that's fine. So it looks like on this run, you guys, we got cash. That's fine. I'm just going to grab it and I'm going to fill my bag up, because you know what? Having a full bag is a lot better than not having a full bag whatsoever. I know that there's a lot of players out there and potentially they just go for the primary objective, but I think taking the extra time and effort and filling your bag up is more than worth it, especially when you can be getting a couple $100,000 when you guys are doing it. All right. So from here, my bag is full. So at this time, what we're going to do is we're going to try to find a boat. If you guys cannot find a boat because there's no boats that are driving around or anything like that, then what you're going to potentially have to do is go to one of the main docks. At one of the main docks, there will be a boat. Potentially, you will have to sneak in there, avoid the guards, and then make your way out, because worst case scenario at this time, which would be super long to do, it would probably take a little bit, is going in first person and literally swimming from this side of the island all the way to the back side of the island, because there's no boats potentially that are driving around, which is what happened in our case. In our situation here, there was no boats. So what we're going to end up doing is having to go to one of those main docks, grabbing a boat out of there, and or swimming to the back of the island, which once again, for this approach is not good whatsoever compared to some of the other approaches. So this is definitely an approach that I would stay away from. This is something that I would never really do. You know, for a matter of a fact too, you have to do 2 setups. So my friend went and got a boat here out of one of the main docks, as you guys can see. And then from here, all we got to do is just travel to the back of the island, where we can enter the compound through the drainage tunnel there. Torch our way in, and then from there, you know, potentially fill up the rest of our bags here. And then definitely go to El Rubio's office. So we'll be there in just a second. All right, so here we are at the drainage tunnel. Just gonna go ahead and torch our way in here real quick. And I know people on PC have a really easy method here because they have like a mouse, you know what I'm saying? So all they have to do is just move their mouse. But something that I like to do here on controllers is just flick my joystick, basically, you know? You just tap it to the left, whatever way you're going. Oh, missed one. There we go. So I'm just moving to each one just like that. We're going to push this bad boy open. We're going to go into the compound. We're going to get that primary target, and we're going to get out of here completely silent, full bag. All right, so here we go. We are on the compound, or at the compound now. Still silent. Nobody knows. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go up here real quick. We're going to get rid of this guy. He might have a key card. He might have keys. And if not, we're going to run around this way just like this. Take a left up here. And then right up here, take a right. And then right here, take a left. There's a guy right up here. You guys watch out for him. No. And there's this guy right here. We always shoot him in the face. Bam, just like that. Hoping that one of these people that we annihilate here have the keys. And or one of the key cards. Because there's always going to be a key card, I believe, in El Rubio's office. So I'm going to wait in this corner right here for this guy to come down. Then I'm going to use the butt of my gun to smash him in the face. Bam. There we go. Just picked up the keys, I believe. So we're always going to go to El Rubio's office because El Rubio has a safe in here, and there's one of the key cards right there, I believe. Get that key card, and then go to the safe. And then once again, you guys, for, you know, the compound, there's going to be 3 different things that you can get here. There's going to be gold, paintings, and cash, okay? The best thing that you can get is the gold, and potentially you want to stay away from the paintings because they take up a very, very large amount of your bag, you know, unless you have no other option of like, hey, let's go grab this painting, and then I'm just going to fill the rest up with cash or something like that, because you always want to make sure when you guys are leaving Cayo Perico, you have a full bag, okay? Seriously. Just going to go in here real quick. Bust up through there. And then over here, we're going to have this key card pad or whatever, or fingerprint scanner, whatever it is. Jet our way through here. Open this door up. Nobody's seen us at this time either, just to let you guys know. So, we're still looking really good. And at this time, you guys should have full bags. You know, if you're running this solo, you'd have a full bag anyways, because we've already been to the airport. Alright, so, we cut our way through the glass, and we got the stash. Now it's time to get out of here. So we're going to go back the way that we came, but this time we're going to take a right over here. And then watch out, because there's a juggernaut that likes to patrol. We're going to jump up. Go this way. Right to the exit. Here we go. You know, and something that's a little bit annoying when you guys are exiting the compound is every single time we forget about the green button off to the side of the door. Hey man, help me out. I can't get out of here. Yeah, push. Push. Oh, it's not working. How do we get out? I'll kick it. Oh, the green button. I forgot about the green button. Every time I forget about that green button. Every time we come here. Must have been here 1,000 times. So we're going to run up here real quick. We're going to shoot this dude. Bam. Borrow his bike. I'm just going to borrow it. I'll give it back. You can pick it up in the ocean, because that's where it's going to go. Stay out to the left side over here, because there's a guard off to the right. Pop up here. Stay out to the left side of the little lip here. And then we're just taking this thing and jumping it right into the water. And from there, you guys, this is how we are getting the, well, I would say the stealth Annihilator, which mainly stay away from this approach. This is not a really good one to do. Mainly for the fact is I had to swim a whole bunch before my friend ended up getting a boat, and that's annoying. So anyways, from there, if you guys ended up enjoying this video and it was helpful in any way, hit like button down below, subscribe for more content, and thanks for watching. My name is GRAVESIGHT, and I'll see you in the next one. So, peace!